Time passed swiftly, and the unity between Earth and Zalora blossomed beautifully, thanks largely to Adam and Princess Lyra's efforts. Their bond had become a powerful symbol, encouraging peace and cooperation between their peoples. Despite the positive developments, both knew their journey was not yet complete. One final step remained, the signing of an official treaty to formalize peace and unity between Earth and Zalora. The treaty ceremony was planned carefully, attended by important officials from both worlds and numerous other civilizations. It would mark a new era, one of peace, understanding, and shared growth. On the day of the ceremony, Adam stood beside Princess Lyra, facing a large crowd gathered in the palace's grand hall. His heart swelled with pride as he saw so many hopeful faces, eager to witness history in the making. "This is a moment of great hope," Lyra spoke clearly, addressing the assembly warmly. "Today we not only sign a treaty but also embrace unity and peace." Adam stepped forward, speaking calmly and sincerely. "Our worlds have faced challenges, yet we stand united today, showing everyone what can be achieved when trust and respect guide our actions." The crowd applauded enthusiastically, moved by their heartfelt words. As the ceremony proceeded, both Adam and Lyra signed the historic treaty, their actions witnessed by representatives from many worlds. Cheers erupted as the final signature was placed, signifying the official beginning of a peaceful partnership between Earth and Zalora. Following the signing, the celebration continued. People from different worlds mingled freely, sharing stories and laughter. The atmosphere was joyous, filled with genuine warmth and optimism for the future. Adam and Lyra walked together through the festive crowd, receiving congratulations and well wishes from numerous guests. Each positive greeting reinforced their belief in the strength of unity and collaboration. Late in the evening, when the celebrations had finally quieted, Adam and Lyra stepped out into the tranquil palace gardens. Under the gentle glow of the stars, they walked slowly, reflecting on their incredible journey. "We've achieved so much," Adam said softly, turning to face Lyra. "But none of it would have been possible without you." "Or without you," Lyra replied gently. "Together, we've shown our worlds what's truly important." Adam paused, looking deeply into her amber eyes. His heart beat quickly as he gathered his courage. "Lyra, you've changed my life in ways I never imagined possible. I want us to always face the future together." Lyra smiled warmly, clearly touched by his words. "I feel the same, Adam. Together we've built something extraordinary. I want it to continue, always." Feeling a deep sense of joy and love, Adam took Lyra's hand tenderly. "Then let's continue this journey, side by side, and show everyone how powerful our unity truly is." Lyra squeezed his hand gently, happiness shining in her eyes. "Nothing would make me happier." As they stood together under the stars, Adam and Lyra felt complete. Their bond had grown beyond friendship, beyond diplomacy. It was now a profound and lasting love, built on trust, understanding, and shared goals. Over the next months, their partnership continued to flourish. They traveled widely, speaking about peace and unity, always demonstrating their affection openly. Their bond inspired countless others, fostering deeper connections across worlds. One special evening, Adam and Lyra stood together in the palace gardens, overlooking a crowd gathered below. It was a celebration marking the first anniversary of the peace treaty. Smiling warmly, they addressed everyone. "Unity and peace are not dreams," Lyra spoke clearly, her voice filled with quiet strength. "They are realities we build every day through trust, patience, and love." "Our journey started with challenges," Adam added sincerely, "but together we overcame them. Our unity proves that anything is possible when we stand together." The audience cheered joyously, moved deeply by their inspiring words. Later, standing quietly together, Adam gently placed a beautiful Zellerin ring in Lyra's hand. "Will you marry me, Lyra? Let's formalize our bond not just for us, but for everyone who believes in unity." Lyra's eyes sparkled brightly as she nodded eagerly. "Yes, Adam. Nothing would bring me greater joy." Their embrace under the glowing stars marked a new chapter filled with hope, promise, and endless possibilities. Their wedding became a symbol across many worlds, celebrated widely as proof that unity and love could overcome all barriers. Harmony between Earth and Zalora deepened further, opening new opportunities for shared prosperity and understanding. Adam and Lyra continued their work tirelessly, always guided by their powerful bond. They knew challenges would come, but together, they would always overcome them. As years passed, their legacy grew, inspiring generations to believe in unity, cooperation, and the power of love. Adam and Lyra's extraordinary journey proved one undeniable truth, that when two hearts unite, they can indeed change the universe. In the following weeks, Adam and Princess Lyra's relationship continued to deepen, their bond growing stronger with every challenge they faced. Yet, their closeness drew increased criticism from traditionalists in both the Zelaran Empire and Earth's diplomatic circles. One evening, as they prepared for a significant diplomatic meeting, an urgent message arrived from Earth's ambassador, Ambassador Keith. He requested an immediate meeting with Adam. Adam quickly met with the ambassador, sensing the seriousness in his tone. Ambassador Keith looked troubled as he addressed Adam directly. Adam, your relationship with Princess Lyra has become a concern back home, Keith explained firmly. Some officials worry you are losing your objectivity. I understand their worries, Adam replied calmly, but my relationship with Lyra strengthens. My ability to serve effectively, it builds deeper trust. Keith sighed, clearly conflicted. Adam, I personally support you, but pressures are mounting. You need to convince everyone clearly that your bond with Lyra benefits both our peoples. I'll make sure everyone understands, Adam promised firmly. After the meeting, Adam found Lyra waiting for him, sensing something was wrong. What happened? She asked gently. Adam explained the concerns raised by Ambassador Keith. Lyra listened carefully, her expression thoughtful. We must address their fears openly, she said quietly. Perhaps we should host a joint event clearly demonstrating the strength and benefits of our unity. Adam nodded, encouraged by her calm determination. That's a good idea. If everyone sees us working closely, it may ease their worries. Together, they quickly organized a special diplomatic gathering. Representatives from Earth and Zalora were invited to witness firsthand the strength of their collaboration. On the day of the event, Adam and Lyra stood side by side, confidently addressing the attendees. They spoke clearly about specific benefits their partnership had already achieved, such as improved cultural understanding and effective diplomatic cooperation. During their presentation, a senior Zelaran official named Elder Exarine suddenly rose, interrupting sharply. Princess Lyra, our traditions are clear, Elder Exarine insisted firmly. Your closeness with a human diplomat challenges our society's values. You risk alienating many Zelarans who see this as betrayal. Lyra faced Elder Exarine calmly but firmly. Our traditions emphasize unity and cooperation. Adam embodies these values more deeply than many of our own officials. He has shown courage, respect, and loyalty. Adam stepped forward, addressing Elder Exarine respectfully. Elder, I deeply respect Zelaran culture. My relationship with Princess Lyra strengthens our ability to build lasting peace. I ask you to see this unity as our greatest strength. Elder Exarine hesitated, clearly weighing their words. Many in the audience watched him closely, awaiting his response. Finally, Elder Exarine nodded slowly. Your words carry weight, Adam Carter. Perhaps it is time we embrace change. But understand, many still fear losing our identity. We do not lose our identity, Lyra explained gently. We expand it, becoming stronger by welcoming others. Our traditions can evolve without weakening. The elder considered carefully, then sat down thoughtfully, clearly still conflicted, but open-minded. After the event, several representatives approached Adam and Lyra, expressing cautious optimism. You've given us much to think about, one human. Delicate admitted sincerely, your openness has inspired many today. As the gathering ended, Adam and Lyra stood quietly together, relieved by the day's outcome. They had taken a significant step forward. Today was difficult, Lyra said softly, but necessary. Adam agreed, squeezing her hand gently. We showed them our vision clearly. Now, it's up to them to embrace it. They spent the evening discussing their next steps, fully aware that more challenges lay ahead. Despite this, their confidence remained strong, reinforced by their unwavering bond. Over the next few days, more supportive messages arrived from delegates who had attended the event. Even Ambassador Keith acknowledged Adam's progress, promising continued support from Earth's diplomatic community. Encouraged Adam and Lyra intensified their joint efforts, openly promoting cooperation and unity. They visited various regions on Zalora, clearly demonstrating their mutual respect and affection. Each successful event softened resistance and increased support. One quiet evening, they returned to the palace gardens, reflecting on their achievements. I believe we're winning hearts and minds, Adam observed hopefully. Slowly but surely, Lyra agreed warmly. Patience and determination will ensure our success. Together, we'll build something extraordinary, Adam affirmed quietly. Lyra smiled gently, meeting his gaze with deep affection. Together, she echoed softly, her voice filled with sincerity. As night fell, Adam felt deeply grateful. They had faced many obstacles, yet their bond had only grown stronger. Unity, trust, and love were guiding them toward a future brighter than either had imagined. Over the following days, Adam slowly recovered from his injuries. Princess Lyra visited him regularly, ensuring he was healing well. Her presence made the pain more manageable and lifted his spirits. As he grew stronger, their friendship deepened. Further, Adam eagerly learned more about Zelleran customs from Lyra, genuinely fascinated by each new discovery. In return, he shared human traditions, stories, and experiences from Earth. Their exchanges created a strong emotional connection that neither could deny. One quiet afternoon, Lyra sat beside Adam in the palace garden, surrounded by fragrant blossoms and gentle breezes. She had brought him a traditional Zelleran tea, its aroma comforting and soothing. Thank you for all you've done for me, Adam said warmly, sipping the tea. You've cared for me more than anyone could expect. It's my pleasure, Lyra replied softly. Her amber eyes met his, filled with sincerity. You saved my life, Adam. I could never repay that fully. You don't have to, Adam reassured her. Seeing you safe and knowing we're building something important is reward enough. Lyra hesitated briefly, choosing her words carefully. Our bond has grown stronger than expected, but others may not understand or accept it easily. I know, Adam acknowledged quietly, but we can't let that stop us from doing what's right. Indeed, Lyra agreed softly, determination clear in her eyes. Together, we can change their minds. From that moment forward, they openly showed their close friendship, making no secret of their mutual trust and respect. Their public unity inspired some, while unsettling others within both Zelleran and human circles. One evening, during a formal dinner attended by influential figures from Zalora and Earth, Adam sat beside Princess Lyra. Their closeness was evident. Sparking whispers among guests. An elderly Zelleran official approached them after dinner, his expression stern. Princess Lyra, many of us worry about your closeness with this human diplomat. Such ties are unprecedented. Lyra met his gaze calmly. Unprecedented does not mean wrong. Adam has shown integrity, bravery, and respect for our ways. These are qualities we value deeply. The official frowned deeply. Traditions exist for a reason. Breaking them could destabilize our society. Or it could strengthen it, Adam interjected gently, speaking carefully but confidently. Unity can overcome differences. Together, our peoples have much to gain. The official stared at Adam, clearly considering his words. You speak wisely, diplomat, but the risks remain. There are always risks, Lyra responded firmly, but the greatest risk is in fearing change. Adam and I seek unity, not division. The official sighed softly, nodding slowly. Your sincerity is clear. I remain cautious but hopeful. As he walked away, Adam turned to Lyra, concern in his eyes. It won't. Be easy. Important things rarely are, she replied gently. But we must continue forward. In the days that followed, Adam and Lyra publicly defended their friendship whenever challenged. They patiently explained their vision for harmony, addressing doubts and fears directly. Gradually, their message began resonating more widely, winning hearts and changing opinions. One evening, as they sat quietly in the garden again, Adam felt a strong urge to express his deeper feelings. Lyra, there's something I need to tell you. He began carefully. Lyra turned to face him, curiosity and warmth evident in her eyes. You can tell me anything. You've become incredibly important to me, Adam admitted honestly. More than I ever imagined. Lyra smiled gently, clearly touched. Adam, I feel the same. Our bond goes beyond simple friendship. Relief and joy filled Adam's heart. We can't hide how we feel, he said quietly. We should face it openly. Agreed, Lyra replied without hesitation. We will show everyone the strength of our unity. Together, they began openly demonstrating their affection and unity, attending events hand in hand. Their clear bond inspired many, sparking hope for greater cooperation and understanding between Earth and Zalora. Yet some opposition remained fierce. Traditionalists and skeptics continued to voice strong objections. Adam and Lyra understood. Their struggle was not yet over. They remained patient, calmly addressing concerns while demonstrating the strength of their partnership. One afternoon, a large crowd gathered at the palace to hear Adam and Lyra speak publicly about their vision. They stood together confidently, addressing their listeners. Unity does not erase our differences, Lyra explained clearly. Instead, it celebrates them, allowing us to learn from each other. Together, we become stronger, Adam added sincerely. Our unity offers endless opportunities for peace and prosperity. The crowd listened carefully, moved by their genuine passion and sincerity. When they finished, applause erupted, signifying growing support. As the sun set, Adam and Lyra stood together, feeling optimistic. They knew challenges remained, but the powerful bond between them provided hope and strength. Their shared journey toward unity had only just begun. The next day, Adam was invited to join Princess Lyra at a significant intergalactic event. Representatives from various alien worlds gathered to discuss peace and cooperation. It was held in a grand hall, illuminated by dazzling lights and decorated with the flags and symbols of numerous civilizations. Princess Lyra, wearing a stunning gown of shimmering silver, greeted Adam warmly as he arrived. Her calm presence reassured him, despite the overwhelming setting. Today is crucial, she reminded him gently. Many eyes will watch us closely. I'll do my best, Adam promised sincerely. He knew this event could change how others saw humanity. Making his role essential, they took their seats among various dignitaries. Adam recognized the gravity of the situation as the room filled with representatives, each bearing unique features and expressions, some friendly, others wary. The discussions began smoothly, focusing on trade, cultural exchanges, and peaceful coexistence. Adam listened attentively, noting how Princess Lyra skillfully navigated sensitive topics, earning respect from the assembly. Suddenly, a commotion erupted near the hall entrance. Guards shouted, and confusion rippled through the crowd. Adam turned sharply to see a group of masked figures rushing forward. Clearly hostile. Without hesitation, Adam sprang from his seat, instinctively moving toward Princess Lyra to shield her. The attackers advanced swiftly, their weapons raised. Panic surged through the crowd. Stay behind me, Adam ordered firmly, positioning himself protectively. Adam, be careful, Lyra cried, her voice filled with concern. The attackers fired, sending pulses of energy crackling dangerously close. Adam quickly guided Lyra behind a sturdy pillar, using it as cover. He felt the heat of blast passing just inches from them. Palace guards quickly engaged the attackers, the hall filling with loud shouts and sounds of conflict. Chaos reigned as representatives scattered. Seeking safety, Adam looked down and noticed a deep gash on his arm, blood soaking through his sleeve. Ignoring the pain, he focused solely on protecting Lyra. "You're hurt." Lyra gasped, noticing his injury. "I'm fine," Adam reassured her quickly, adrenaline masking the pain. "Stay close." He guided her toward a nearby exit, shielding her as they moved cautiously through the confusion. More guards flooded the area, gradually subduing the attackers. Finally, they reached safety outside the hall, surrounded by palace security. Adam slumped slightly against a wall, breathing heavily as his adrenaline faded, making him painfully aware of his injury. Princess Lyra immediately called for medical help, her voice firm and steady despite the chaos. She stayed close, worry clear in her eyes. "You protected me," she whispered, gratitude and disbelief mingling in her voice. "You risked your life." "Of course," Adam replied quietly, meeting her gaze. "I would never let harm come to you." Medical attendants arrived quickly, gently inspecting Adam's wounded arm. Lyra stayed close, her presence comforting him through the painful treatment. As the medics finished bandaging his injury, security personnel approached, providing updates. The attackers were a rogue faction opposed to intergalactic peace. One explained grimly. "Their attempt failed," Lyra responded firmly, her eyes fierce with determination. "They will not deter our pursuit of unity." The security official nodded respectfully, clearly moved by her strength. Adam admired her calm leadership, even amid crisis. Afterward, they returned to the palace, escorted closely by security. As they walked, Lyra glanced at Adam thoughtfully. "Your bravery today was extraordinary. You could have been seriously injured or worse." Adam smiled weakly, shrugging slightly. "I acted without thinking. I just knew I had to keep you safe." "That instinct speaks volumes about you," Lyra said softly. "I won't forget this, Adam." "I'm just glad you're safe," Adam replied earnestly. "Your safety means everything to me." Lyra gently took his uninjured arm, steadying him. The simple gesture deepened their bond, creating a sense of intimacy that hadn't existed before. Returning to the palace, Lyra insisted Adam rest. She stayed by his side, ensuring he was comfortable, her care evident in her gentle actions and words. As night fell, Adam finally drifted into a peaceful sleep, comforted by Lyra's presence. He knew the attack had brought them closer, reinforcing their trust and admiration for each other. Lyra remained awake, silently watching over Adam. His bravery had touched her deeply, confirming what she'd begun to suspect. Adam was more than a diplomat. He was becoming a true partner, someone she could rely upon entirely. In the quiet darkness, Lyra resolved firmly that nothing would threaten the newfound connection between Zalora and Earth. She knew that the path ahead would have obstacles, but together, she and Adam would overcome anything. Their bond was becoming unbreakable, united by trust, bravery, and growing affection. The next morning, Adam woke early, feeling both excited and anxious about touring Zalora's historical sites with Princess Lyra. He dressed carefully, making sure his appearance was neat and respectful. He wanted nothing more than to make a good impression today. Princess Lyra met him at the palace entrance, looking elegant in a simple yet graceful gown of deep blue. Her calm presence immediately eased some of Adam's nervousness. She gave him a warm smile as they boarded a sleek, hovering transport. "Today will be educational for you, Adam," Lyra said gently as they moved smoothly through Zalora's beautiful capital city. Tall buildings, glistening and reflective, rose elegantly around them, surrounded by carefully tended gardens. "I'm eager to learn," Adam responded sincerely, gazing out the window with curiosity. "Everything here is fascinating." Lyra smiled, pleased by his interest. "First, we will visit the Temple of Harmony. It is central to Zelaran beliefs and culture." They arrived at the temple quickly, stepping into the serene surroundings of smooth stone paths and gently flowing fountains. The temple itself was magnificent. a towering structure made of smooth, pale stone with intricate carvings depicting Zelleran history. This temple symbolizes peace and unity among our people, Lyra explained softly. Here, differences are resolved and bonds are strengthened. It's beautiful, Adam whispered, genuinely impressed. I wish we had places like this on Earth. Perhaps one day, Lyra responded thoughtfully, guiding Adam further inside. Inside the temple, they paused before a grand, carved relief depicting various alien species gathered in peace. Lyra gently touched the carving. This shows our ideal, harmony between all beings, despite our differences. That's a wonderful ideal, Adam agreed earnestly. Humans share similar hopes, though we struggle to achieve them. It takes effort, Lyra said quietly. We Zelleran have not always lived peacefully. Our history holds many lessons about overcoming conflict. They walked slowly through the temple, Lyra explaining the significance of various sculptures and paintings. Adam listened intently, absorbing every word. His respect for Zellora's culture and history grew deeper with each story she shared. After leaving the temple, Lyra took Adam to the Grand Library, another impressive building filled with countless records of Zelleran knowledge. Inside, massive, shelves rose toward a distant ceiling, packed with ancient books and modern data archives. Knowledge is treasured above all here, Lyra said softly, watching Adam's amazed expression. This library holds our collective wisdom. It is a key to understanding. Adam nodded slowly. Your people clearly value learning deeply. It's inspiring. Lyra led him to a quiet area where holographic images displayed key moments in Zelleran history. As they watched, she gently explained the stories behind each event, her voice filled with quiet pride. Learning about your people makes me feel closer to you, Adam admitted suddenly, his honesty surprising even himself. Lyra turned to him, her amber eyes gentle and thoughtful. That pleases me. Understanding each other is the foundation of trust. Their eyes met briefly, creating a quiet, meaningful connection between them. Adam felt a warmth rise in his chest, aware that something special was happening. They left the library, continuing their tour through serene parks and cultural landmarks. At each site, Lyra patiently taught Adam more about Zelleran values and traditions, building a stronger bond of understanding and respect. As the day drew to an end, they returned to the palace, walking slowly through lush gardens filled with exotic flowers glowing softly in the twilight. Thank you for today, Adam said warmly. I've learned so much. You've listened well, Lyra replied, clearly pleased. It means a great deal to me that you care deeply about understanding our ways. Adam paused, gathering his thoughts carefully. Princess, today has shown me that our two peoples could achieve amazing things together. I believe that too, Lyra agreed softly. But challenges remain. Not everyone will trust easily. Then we'll convince them, Adam said with quiet determination. Together, we can show our worlds what unity truly means. Lyra smiled gently, touched by his sincerity. Your optimism is encouraging, Adam. Perhaps our people really can achieve great things together. They stood quietly for a moment, enjoying the peaceful evening. Adam felt hopeful, sensing the deep potential for a strong bond between Earth and Zellora. He knew it would require patience and effort, but the possibilities seemed endless now. As they parted ways for the night, Adam returned to his quarters filled with renewed purpose. He was determined to show everyone the strength that unity and understanding could bring. Princess Lyra's belief in him had given him confidence, and he vowed to make their shared vision a reality. The next morning, Adam arrived at the official conference room early. He hadn't slept well, still embarrassed about the day before. Despite Princess Lyra's calm reassurance, he worried she might change her mind and report the misunderstanding. Conference room was grand, filled with tall, slender columns glowing gently in soft hues of blue and purple. Elegant Zelleran banners hung from the ceiling, showcasing the proud history of their empire. Adam chose a seat near the long table, carefully reviewing the documents he brought from Earth. The proposals aimed at building trust and stronger alliances with the Zellerans. He hoped Princess Lyra would accept the terms without difficulty. Soon, the doors opened and Princess Lyra entered gracefully. Today, she wore an elegant gown of flowing silver and blue, matching her hair and emphasizing her royal status. She looked poised and confident, a stark contrast to the vulnerable figure he'd accidentally seen the day before. "Good morning, Adam," she greeted politely, her voice gentle but formal. "Good morning, Princess Lyra," Adam responded, rising respectfully. "Please," she gestured, "sit." They settled at the table, an awkward silence stretching between them before Lyra broke it. Yesterday was unusual, she admitted softly, maintaining a neutral expression. "Again, I'm deeply sorry," Adam replied sincerely. "It won't happen again. I'm sure of that," Lyra said, a small smile appearing briefly. "Let's focus on today's matters." Adam nodded gratefully. "I've brought detailed proposals for cooperation between Earth and Zalora. We believe strong collaboration could benefit both our worlds greatly." Lyra took the papers, scanning them quickly but carefully. "These are thoughtful suggestions," she murmured, looking impressed. Encouraged, Adam continued. "We believe cultural exchanges could significantly reduce misunderstandings and increase harmony between our peoples." Lyra lifted her gaze from the documents to Adam. Her amber eyes studied him thoughtfully. "That's precisely why your mistake yesterday, though minor, could be problematic. Trust is fragile." "I understand," Adam admitted earnestly. "I promise to learn quickly. I respect your customs and your people deeply." "I believe you," Lyra responded quietly, placing the documents down. "I have been advised to be wary, especially after yesterday. Some of my advisors fear your actions were deliberate." Adam felt a surge of panic. "I assure you, nothing could be further from the truth," he exclaimed. She raised a gentle hand, calming him. "I do believe you," she repeated gently. "But you must show the others as well. Zelleran customs may seem strict, but they're rooted in deep traditions and respect." Adam nodded thoughtfully. "Perhaps you could teach me? If I understand your traditions better, I can help others from Earth do the same." Lyra's face softened, clearly pleased with the idea. "That is wise," she agreed. "I will guide you. But you must listen carefully and act accordingly." "Of course," Adam replied earnestly. She smiled slightly, her formal demeanor relaxing just a bit. "Your honesty is refreshing, Adam. Many diplomats hide behind masks, but you do not." "Thank you," Adam responded quietly, relieved that they spent the next hour discussing detailed plans, from trade agreements to cultural exchange programs. Lyra patiently explained subtle details about Zelleran etiquette, helping Adam understand her people's expectations. As they talked, Adam noticed how passionate Lyra was about her culture. Her eyes sparkled as she described her homeworld's traditions and history. He listened carefully, eager to learn everything he could. After the meeting, Princess Lyra stood gracefully. "I think we have made excellent progress today," she said. Warmly, "I feel the same," Adam agreed sincerely, standing as well. "Thank you for your patience and guidance." "You are most welcome," Lyra responded kindly. "Tomorrow we shall tour some important Zelleran historical sites. It will help you grasp our culture even better." "I look forward to it," Adam said earnestly. Princess Lyra nodded graciously and exited the room, leaving Adam alone with his thoughts. He felt hopeful. Maybe, just maybe, he had turned a challenging start into something genuinely positive. That evening, Adam studied Zelleran culture late into the night, determined to make no further mistakes. The more he learned, the deeper his respect for Princess Lyra and her people grew. Meanwhile, Princess Lyra sat quietly in her chambers, reflecting on the day. Adam was different from what she'd expected. His sincerity and eagerness were appealing and reassuring. She realized that trust was not as distant as she thought. Perhaps these strange, unpredictable humans could become trusted allies after all. With a thoughtful smile, Lyra prepared herself for the next day, curious about what New insights it might bring about this unusual human diplomat. Adam walked down the quiet hallway of the Zelleran Palace, feeling nervous. He was young for a diplomat, barely 27, and this was his first big assignment. The Zelleran Empire was powerful and known for its strict rules. One mistake could cause trouble between Earth and Zalora. He glanced at the sleek walls, glowing softly with a gentle blue light. The doors and windows were elegant, unlike anything he had seen on Earth. Adam took a deep breath, holding tightly to the official. Documents he carried. He paused outside the princess's private chambers. Checking his wristband again, Adam confirmed the time and location. Everything matched the instructions he was given. Still, something felt off. Shouldn't a guard or servant have met him? Taking another deep breath, he gently knocked on the ornate door. When there was no response, he knocked again, louder this time. He heard nothing. Worried about being late, he slowly pushed open the door. Inside, the room was filled with soft lights and delicate furniture. It smelled like fresh flowers, soothing and pleasant. Adam stepped inside, looking around carefully. "Hello?" He called quietly, hoping someone would answer. As he moved deeper into the room, he suddenly froze. Princess Lyra stood across from him, completely nude, having just stepped out of a shimmering, transparent shower pod. Her luminous silver-blue skin glistened under the gentle room lights, and her long, silky, dark blue hair cascaded down her back. Princess Lyra's large amber eyes widened in shock, her delicate features turning from surprise to embarrassment. She quickly reached for a robe nearby, covering herself hastily. "What are you doing here?" she demanded, her voice shaking slightly. Adam turned bright red, immediately looking away. I'm terribly sorry, Princess Lyra," he stammered. "I was told to come here for our scheduled meeting. I knocked, and no one answered, so I thought you'd just barge in?" She interrupted sharply. Adam shook his head rapidly, feeling his face burn hotter. "No, I promise, it was a misunderstanding. I didn't mean any disrespect. I should have waited longer." She studied him carefully, adjusting her robe and regaining some of her royal composure. "Who sent you here?" Adam fumbled with his documents, holding them out carefully. "I was directed by Ambassador Keith to deliver these directly to you, Princess. I was told you'd expect me." Lyra narrowed her eyes suspiciously, then sighed deeply. "Ambassador Keith," she muttered, clearly annoyed. This must be one of his miscommunications again. He tends to forget our customs. Adam relaxed slightly, but remained cautious. "I apologize again, Your Highness. I truly didn't mean to cause any offense." Princess Lyra softened slightly, noticing the genuine distress on Adam's face. "It seems you are sincere," she said gently. "Humans are not known to handle Zelleran etiquette very well, but you appear honest." "Thank you," Adam said quietly. Relieved, she seemed less upset. "This is my first assignment, and I was hoping not to ruin things." Princess Lyra's expression grew curious. "Your first assignment? They sent someone inexperienced to Zalora." Adam nodded shyly. "I believe Ambassador Keith thought it would show trust and openness. He thought a fresh face might help diplomatic relations." Lyra sighed softly, a small smile forming on her lips. "Ambassador Keith has strange ideas," she murmured. She stepped closer, holding out her hand gracefully. "Let us start again. I am Princess Lyra." Adam carefully took her hand, relieved by her kindness. "Adam Carter, diplomat from Earth." She nodded thoughtfully. "Welcome, Adam Carter. Though our first meeting was not ideal, I see you mean well. However, you must understand Zelleran ways quickly. Mistakes here can cause more than embarrassment." "I promise I'll learn fast," Adam assured her earnestly. "I appreciate your patience." Princess Lyra looked at him gently, her amber eyes thoughtful. "We will meet formally tomorrow," she said firmly. "For now, let this moment stay between us." "Of course, Princess," Adam agreed quickly, understanding her meaning. "I wouldn't dare mention it to anyone." "Good," Lyra said softly. "Now go. Tomorrow we will discuss these documents properly. Adam nodded respectfully and stepped backward toward the door. Thank you, Princess. As he closed the door behind him, Adam took a deep breath, feeling his heartbeat finally slow down. Despite the shaky start, he sensed a connection had been made. Perhaps the mission wasn't doomed after all. Inside the room, Princess Lyra watched the door thoughtfully. Humans, she realized, might be unpredictable, but Adam had shown integrity. Curiosity stirred in her mind, making her wonder just what tomorrow would bring.